banana yogurt crunch cake. Whichever way you want to pronounce it, it's fine with me. Okay, so we're going to start. First, we are going to add all our wet ingredients into one bowl, and then the next bowl is going to be where we add all our wet ingredients. So here I have 4 medium-size over-ripened banana crushed. I just peeled it and then just crushed it. So I am going to add that to my bowl. And here I have half a cup melted butter, melted and cooled. So we have that in. And our next ingredient, it's also a half a cup. This is just a plain canola oil. So I'm gonna add that in. And then we're gonna crack our eggs. I have 4 eggs, so I'm just gonna crack it in a separate bowl. Okay, so, and then we're going to add our vanilla. This is a 2 teaspoon vanilla. And here I have my half a cup yogurt. You can also use sour cream if you want, and it will be fine. Okay. So for our dry ingredients, I'm going to add, this is just a plain 3 cups all-purpose flour, and I'm going to add my sugar. This is a cup and a half sugar. I'm going to put all the recipes in the description box, so don't worry. And I have 1 tablespoon of baking powder. I have 1 teaspoon, of baking soda. 2 teaspoons salt. I'm gonna just mix this. So our granola mix, we're just gonna do that separate. So we're not gonna add that in yet. This is just, that is going towards the end. So here, now we're just going to mix our wet ingredients. You can also kind of crack the eggs or whisk it just lightly before you add this. Okay? So this is fine. We don't want to over mix this. So here we are going to add our dry ingredients. So this is just going to be done. I think I'm just going to separate this like in 3. So the first batch in. Okay, and then we can add in a little bit more. We fold. This is just a folding technique, so you just fold it in gently because you don't want to over mix this, else it's going to be a little bit dense, and we don't want that. So here I am going to add the final one. This should fill about 3 loaf pans, but today I'm going to put it in mini loaf pans, so we'll just see how many we can make. Okay. So when it's at this stage, right now, almost all the flour is incorporated and you can't see any lumps. So I like this, and this is an optional. This is an optional ingredient. So I'm going to add 1 tablespoon flat of molasses. You don't have to do this, okay? But if you want your banana bread to look a bit brown, this is what I normally would do. So our batter is ready. So now we can scoop it into a baking. This is a mini loaf pan. Okay. Don't worry about this. When it bakes, it spreads well. Final one. Okay, so here I have the granola cereal that I just added a pinch of flour just to coat it. It's not necessary, but I just did it. And then we can just pour it on. You can also push it in lightly. And this very cereal has almonds, so if you have someone with allergies to nuts or tree nuts, then you can use cereal that does not have anything in it, okay? What's that? It's okay. You want more, or we just leave it as this? This is fine, right? Okay. I'm just spreading it on. Sometimes what you can do would be to just add just a little bit on top to cover so some of it doesn't burn, okay? You don't have to do this, but I feel I have enough room to add a little bit more. You don't have to worry, this will spread in the oven once the heat gets to it. Okay? So I'm just going to gently tap it. So we'll leave it aside. And then I have this pan. It's quite interesting. It is floral. I can't remember where I got it, but you can use anything you want. And it's non-stick, so I can just scoop directly into it and it will come out okay. Okay, it doesn't look like I have enough left, so I'm just gonna leave the rest. Okay, so this was baked for 25 minutes. And then I put this in, it comes out clean. This also comes out clean, okay? So we're just gonna leave it to cool in the pan for 5 minutes, and then I'm going to cool it on the rack. It's cooled for 5 minutes. So it comes out nice. Okay. And then this one, okay, let's see. Okay. I like the color at the bottom. Looks really good. So now one up and see how it looks on the inside. You can also bake this in muffin tins if that's what you have. Okay. So our loaves are completely cooled and we've already eaten a few. If you can wait till the next day, it will be even better. Thank you all for watching. Take care and have a blessed day. Bye.